Hello, my name is Bryce Robicheau. I work for Petersen Roofing and Solar. We are a roofing and solar contractor. Through the years, Petersen has participated in many projects with HomeAid. Over the years, we've supplied material and labor to many of the facilities that HomeAid uses for their shelter partners. These shelters house the temporarily homeless, people who have, by no fault of their own, found themselves without shelter. And through HomeAid, we've been able to help add additional shelters, add new shelters, and provide beds for those who are in need of this temporary shelter. Now, these people include children and women and men, families, our servicemen who have come back from war and can't find work, or their government benefits haven't kicked in yet. You know, it's a real opportunity for us to give back to a community that's given us so much as a company. My personal involvement with HomeAid started years ago as a contractor when I was able to help see these facilities through as we provided this material and labor. And through the years, I was able to meet a lot of the young men and women and children who've been involved in HomeAid and who have benefited from these programs. I am part of the board of directors for HomeAid, and I was recently asked, why are you involved in HomeAid? Well, years ago, I was having a conversation with a young man. This young man was a drug addict, and he was on the verge of going to prison for selling drugs. During our conversation, I said, you know, if you really want to change your life, I have an opportunity for you. I have a job, if you want a job, to get yourself on a new path in life. I never thought anything of it, that anything would ever come of it. A few months later, I received a call from this young man. He asked me, is this job still available? I said, yes, it is. And he came to work for me. He worked in my warehouse. He helped order material, keep the safety equipment in good repair, made sure the trucks were maintained, watched inventory go in and out of the warehouse, and he thrived. It wasn't without challenge, as this young man had many demons in his life from his past life, but I was watching a transition. I was watching a life change because someone gave this young man a chance. Well, years have gone by, and this young man now has his own place to live. He's got a truck. He's even got a Harley Davidson, and he's giving back to those who are trying to fight their addictions. He is involved in NA and constantly goes to meetings and encourages others to change their lives. I recently was invited to watch this young man receive his 16-year chip for being clean and sober. I am so proud of this young man. You see, this young man's my brother, and I watched his life change. You see, that's what happens here at HomeAid. People get a hand up. They get an opportunity to change their life because we provide shelter for those who didn't think in their life they would find themselves homeless. So when you're thinking about a charity to get involved in, check your heart. Check out HomeAid. Thank you.